Well, it's just a quiet evening sitting outside under the stars, and I've got something I need to share with you. See, my wife has taken our daughter and her entourage of friends to ballet lessons, making her the Uber mom for the night, and she won't be home anytime soon. That gives me some time to think. You see, I've lived in the country most of my life, and that gives me a nice view of the nighttime sky. And as I walked out to feed the horses, something struck me. See, the other day I came across an article that said there is an innumerable amount of stars in the known and unknown universe. Now, some Australian astronomer decided he'd take a crack at it. Sounded like a challenge to him. And he estimates there's 70,000 million stars in the sky. Give or take a few. His guess as good as anybody else's. Sounds believable to me. That's a lot. Now, we roll it back to something a little closer to home. I mean, the planet Earth. Some other scientist who had a little bit of spare time on his hand came to the conclusion that of the biological stuff that makes up our known world that we live on, the human race makes up less than 0.01% of the carbon junk, the basic building blocks of life. And we spend a lot of time with satellites and trips to the moon and telescopes combing the sky, just looking for any signs of life, even though sometimes, tragically, we refuse to acknowledge its existence right here where we live. Now, what's the point? Where am I going? If we're utterly insignificant, it seems a little bit depressing. What's the upside to this? Our significance is found in this amount of insignificance. You see, of all the creation that God has made, all the things that are out there, all the stuff, material in the universe, people, you and me, we're the only thing that was created that has the ability to contemplate our very existence, has the ability to make choices in how we interact with each other. You see, I don't think that comes without some level of responsibility. With remarkability, if that's a word, being remarkable, comes a tremendous amount of responsibility. We have a choice in how we live our life, and those choices affect the outcome of our lives. Not only ourselves, but they affect the outcome of the lives of those around us. See, in this world we live in, tragically, there seems to be a debate of who's important, what lives matter, what lives don't, and the answer to it all, without fail, without question, is everyone matters. But I think, matter of fact, I know sometimes we fail to attach the very fact that there is an element of responsibility that comes along with this. Now, this isn't meant to be a political speech. It's not. Don't take it that way. It's a personal speech. It's a personal message. It's a personal note. I know in my life, the things that I failed to do, the things that I failed to think through sometimes come with consequences. I think we could all stand to pause and contemplate the way we go through life. I think we're here for more than just ourselves. I think we're here for the benefit of other people, for those around us. I think the issue, the discussion of what's important, who's important, would cease to exist if we acknowledge how significant we truly all are, that there's no accident in our creation. It's just something to contemplate. It's a message, it's a revelation from out of nowhere. Actually, this time it comes from my backyard. Stick around. These are just some thoughts I want to share with you. If nothing else, hopefully it'll make you think. But ultimately, hopefully it'll change the direction of your life. Love you. God bless.